Hello and welcome to our weekend release. This is the bonus podcast episode where we can see how much extra content we can squeeze into your week. Random things that have been sent in, extra bits from our week, and how our advice went down with you, our wonderful G and Divas.
I am so sorry to both you and Ben because I completely forgot to give you my gifts that I bought you in Singapore in our last episode.
Oh, damn, I've left my gifts that I got for you both from Florida at home. Oh, sugar.
Well, you were on a work trip.
Oh, what am I like? Oh, I'll have to get them you next time. Sorry.
It's okay.
Got your Harry Potter key rings with your names on.
It's all right, you can keep that.
Gee whiz. Have you actually got some gifts?
I do. Ignore the bag. It's not.
Oh, you are lovely.
It's not from Lululemon. So for Jordan, it's a very butch gift. You're going to be delighted with it. For Jordan, I've got you. I mean, you can get these in this country. I just saw it in Sephora in Marina Bay Sands Mall in Singapore. I've got you a beauty blender and a case.
Oh, I've been after one. I mean, what are these?
For your makeup, when we do your makeup in the studio and I use mine, you've always gone.
That's really sweet.
Pleasure.
No, I don't do makeup.
No.
What the hell's that?
It's a case, and you put it in there, and it's got air holes, so it doesn't get smelly.
Oh, thank you. I'll put. That's really sweet.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
I saw it and I thought, Jordan. And then for producer Ben, I've got you, going out on a limb here.
Thank you so much.
But I saw it. I've got you a kombucha facial treatment essence. Because he makes his own kombucha.
What's kombucha?
Oh, some hackney drink. And then you can put your kombucha on your face.
Thank you.
It's not a comment on your face.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
That's really sweet.
Thank you.
But I saw it and I thought, who the hell wants that? And then I thought of you.
Beautiful.
Yes. If it brings you out in a rash, I'm not liable.
Thank you so much.
That's a pleasure.
I feel bad now. I forgot your key rings.
It's all right, I can wait. Anyway, should we go to some responses?
Let's do it.
This one is from Erika. Hello, William, Jordan and EPB. I hope this finds you well. I get married in a month, and as you can imagine, the wed shred is well and truly underway. I tend to listen to Sexa during my long workout at the gym. Now, my gym is mainly full of people old enough to be my granddad. However, recently, a few unsavoury sorts have joined and have begun leaving their weights on the machines. Well, as annoying as this is, giggling my way through a feral leg day with you both in my ears makes this easier to deal with. However, on Tuesday, I was beginning my set on the machine and I had to take off the 20-kilogram weight that someone else had left on. Unfortunately, this coincided with when you told the story of Mikey believing he was Anne Boleyn in a previous life. I laughed so hard I dropped the weight on my foot. Wow. After a few painful hours at A&E, I discovered it was in fact broken and I now have to wear a boot and use crutches on my
Oh no!
Crutches on her wedding day.
She's got to use crutches on her wedding day. Oh, Erica, can we get Erica some?
I'm so sorry.
Erica, can we send Erica a card or something out, some flowers?
Erica, if you are listening to this, please send us your address.
Yeah.
We'll send you a bottle of Dubonnet or something.
Yes,
I'm
please.
so sorry.
Before we leave today, we'll send some Dubonnet and some flowers.
I'm
That's awful.
And on behalf of my husband, he would like to say sorry too.
Erica, sorry, I've just heard that with me thinking I were Anne Boleyn in a past life and we were in gym and you dropped a weight on. I'm so sorry, Erica. I'll never forgive myself. Have a good wedding day. Oh, I feel awful.
I'm so sorry.
That's not even funny. That's made me feel really bad. We made her laugh so much she dropped a weight on her foot. Oh, Erica.
Please be careful, everyone, when you are at the gym with heavy weights, whether you're listening to us or not. Probably won't be a problem if you're listening to Off Menu, but if you're listening to other podcasts, please be careful.
I love Off Menu.
Oh, I've never listened to it.
You horrible boy. It's a great podcast.
I know.
It's really funny.
Yes, so I hear. To be fair, I loved Ed Gamble in Almost Royal. I thought it was excellent in that years ago.
Was he acting in it?
Yeah, sort of. He was playing a role, but yeah, it was very good. Anyway, hey from Sydney, Australia, lads. I see. Hey from Sydney, Australia, lads. That's how they meant.
Good day, mate.
I absolutely
love the northern slang that Jordan throws around. And I thought I'd throw some Aussie sayings your way to guess. I thought I would throw some Aussie sayings your way for you to guess and incorporate into your show.
So, for example, we've got
Arvo.
which means, have you had a good afternoon?
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you just say Arvo. They also say how's it? Not how's it going?
How you doing?
No, it's like how's it go? Oh, it's like how's it going? But it's weird. They say
How go?
how goes or something.
How goes?
Something like that. Okay.
They also say,
Chrissy.
which means,
Someone
what's you doing for Christmas?
Oh.
No, it's not a name. I mean, it could be.
The word just means Christmas.
Chrissy.
Arvo just means afternoon.
Oh, I see.
Oh, right. Avo means if you had a good Arvo, right?
They also have submitted,
Dag.
in context,
William is such a dag.
gorgeous, good-looking,
Nerd
funny.
or a geek.
Right, nerd. A dag. You're a bogan.
Beg your pardon.
Do you know what a bogan is?
What's a bogan?
I learned that when I did Ladder to Lady Australia 15 years ago. It means a chav. It's Australian for chav.
Bogan.
You're a bogan.
Okay.
Next one.
Have you seen the Maria Margulies series in Australia? It's really
No.
good. Really good.
Okay.
Really good.
Jonathan's trying to get me into Kath and Kim.
Some
at the
thigh
moment.
player. What's Kath and Kim?
It was like a sitcom about 10, 15 years ago. I love Summer Heights High. Obviously, love Dame Edna. My favourite
Summer Heights
Australian.
High is great.
Yeah.
Dag.
Next one,
Furphy.
in context,
I reckon half the tales Jordan tells are furfies.
which apparently means absurd and untrue stories / lies.
Someone else said this to me the other day. Right, I know I've got some quite out there stories, but I'd never come onto a microphone and bullshit. Ever. I wouldn't even say I had a pinch of salt. If anything about my stories, there's bits I keep out so I don't get cancelled.
I can vouch for that.
You can. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, next one. Final.
That's pissed me off.
Oh
that.
dear. Who's put 50p in him?
30, I reckon half the tables. No. There's stories I'd love to tell. Believe you me, sunshine.
When Jordan's propping up a bar in Burnley in 3 years, you listen to him.
I want to do my Guinness joke, but that's been cut from this many. G&D Divas, if you ever see me in a pub.
No, but also you did that in Florida to some of the production crew. And
How
said
do
it
you
didn't-
know?
Because you told us.
Oh, God.
And it didn't go down very well.
No, it didn't. It didn't. You got to know your audience. G&D Divas, all I'll say to you is if you ever see me, buy me a pint of Guinness and I'll tell you the funniest joke you've ever... Now, you didn't find it... No, you found it funny and you did when I did it in Ireland. But again, it's very controversial.
It is a
It's
bit...
not like... Wouldn't get me cancelled.
Well, then do it now then.
No, and I need my prop. Anyway.
Okay. And finally...
Yeah, I told it in Florida. The Americans didn't like it.
And finally...
Chuka Yui.
And that means, in context... Oh, a U-turn. A Yui. I think we have
pronounce
Yuis over
Yui.
here.
Chucka's a Yui. Do you?
Chuckers.
Chucka Yui.
Chuck a Yui.
Chucka Yui. Bloody hell, mate.
I would just say, please, could you do a U-turn? Probably what I'd say. Anyway, thank you for those, Liz.
Thanks, Liz.
This is now from Alice. Dear William, Jordan and Benedict,
24 years.
I recently found your podcast and I've been listening to multiple episodes every single day. I'm up to December 2022 and it's only been 2 weeks since I started. This brings me to my message. It's not a dilemma. I just wanted to say that on one of your Advent episodes, Jordan quotes the Northerners saying, trouser cough, when someone farts, and I kid you not, I choked on my saliva.
I didn't say Northerners say it. A Northerner never say trouser cough. Someone posh might say trouser cough.
Well, Alice had an absolute coughing fit, went blurry-eyed, and for a moment thought I was going to die.
God, she didn't crash her out, did she? We've got a running theme here, haven't we?
Before I tried the D. It was hilarious. Also, being from Stockton-on-Tees, where they're easily pleased, I have never heard of that phrase, but I will be using it from now on. All my love, Alice.
Alice, it's not a Northern saying. I had a very, I'd say posh teacher. She was a bit like Harrison Bouquet. She thought she was posh. And she once said in class, whose trouser coughed? I think it was in year 6.
Right.
Yeah, but we,
Okay.
yeah. Also, please, Gene Divas, if you're going to laugh, try not to go to the gym or car when
Just
when you
lie down
listen.
in a darkened room
Yeah.
on the floor with nothing around
Right,
you.
are we insured for stuff like that?
I do like the idea of knowing where people listen. I think that's like...
Yeah, but we don't want... Get in touch for next week's bonus if you've ever injured yourself whilst listening to Help I Sexted My Boss.
Have you had an accident whilst listening to Help I Sexted My Boss? You could be entitled to compensation.
No.
Do you remember those adverts when you were off school?
Yes.
It's like every other one, weren't it? I had a trip at work. fucking read the wet floor sign then. Sorry to anyone that's had a trip.
This is from Emma, and it boldly starts, "Hi, bitches."
Do you remember that? You can't do it anymore. You'd have a bumping car, and everyone would be like, "Oh, whiplash." Get a claim in. I reckon 75% of the people I grew up with probably got a whiplash claim in at some point.
Good to know. This one boldly starts with, "Hi, bitches. When I heard that Jordan used to play cock or balls, I had to get in touch with another game that I used to play. It's called Singer or Swinger. My brother printed a selection of screenshots from porn and various singers mid-performance and proceeded to play Is It a Singer or a Swinger with my family, including my 85-year-old grandparents. Safe to say they were not impressed, but I highly recommend it. Emma."
I think that's a good game.
So, presumably, give me a song mid-performance.
It'd be hard to do. In fact, they do something, I think, on Celebrity Juice. Or they used to. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not on anymore, is it?
No.
No.
Since I've was on.
It's the kiss of death. They'll cancel Saturday Night Takeaway soon.
Don't say that.
Well, you've been on it, so
Yeah, true.
might all come to an end.
But a lot of TV.
You were a singer on it as well.
Yeah.
Is that your singing face?
But a lot of TV shows I've been on haven't been renewed.
This next one is from a Wendy.
Can I borrow your potato peeler?
Hi, Jordan, William and EPB. I've tried on many occasions to encourage my family and friends to listen to the podcast, but I have not yet found a fellow G and Diva to share the inside jokes with. I really don't know what is wrong with them, as it has brought me so much joy and laughter over the last few years. However, I now have a dilemma of my own. You see, my name is Wendy, and since I heard William mention that a builder came up to him and say, "Wendy, can I borrow your potato peeler?" it got me thinking, do I really want my friends and family to be asking me to borrow my potato peeler at every given opportunity? Will it be shouted out at me whenever I introduce myself? This makes me nervous. How long will I have to put up with this? Thank you so much for a great show. It really is a highlight of my week. P.S. I'll let you know when my first potato peeler incident happens, and also if it gets a bit too much. Lots of love, Wendy.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to all Wendy's who will get screamed at for probably a good while now.
Yeah, and there are a lot of Wendy's that listen to this.
There's a lot of Wendy's. And I'd also like to apologise to fellow radio pretenders and DJs that will be getting a lot of text asking if Wendy can borrow their potato peelers. So, sorry about that.
Yes, never mind.
Did I tell you the woman who the impression is of?
Yes.
No name shall be named. Her...
Vicky.
Shut up.
Well, you've said it before.
Her husband followed me on Instagram.
Yes,
recently.
you said yes.
Yeah.
Could we get her on?
We could do. She once came as well, and I think I've thought anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy, can I borrow your potato peeler?
I'd love to hear her voice, and I would like to hear her say that so we can... I mean, that said, none of your impressions are accurate at all, with the exception of Jonathan ever so slightly.
Oh!
But... Maybe she sounds very well spoken.
Jonathan loves my impression of
Jonathan does love your impression.
Really?
No. He did say to me over the weekend when I saw him, though, that all you're doing now is the wheeze part, and there is more to it than the wheeze.
Good afternoon and welcome to BBC 4 Counties.
3 counties!
And we'd like to know today if you've ever been locked out of your greenhouse because your gardener didn't turn up on time. Get in touch. Or if you think that's a load of old claptrap.
Yes. This is from Hayley. Hi, William, Jordan, and EPB. My 32nd birthday is coming up, and I usually get stuck when people ask me for ideas for a present, but not this year. I've asked for my very own help. I sexted my boss, Steamer. Excited is an understatement. I can't wait to crack it out while sipping on a G&D from one of your biggest fans, Hayley.
Shit.
What? It's not that
I
bad
left my
of an
steamer
idea.
in the cupboard in Florida. You've just reminded me.
Oh, you've left your sexted steamer in Florida?
Yeah. Oh, Hayley, you've just reminded me. Sorry.
Well, if anyone wants to send Jordan a steamer,
No, I'm fine.
why don't you tell Ant or Deck? They'll probably buy you one.
Hayley, congratulations. You are,
Yeah, your life is going to change.
your life is going to change.
It's the way forward.
Yeah, I'm going to set my house on fire because of the steamer, because of your wedding.
Yes, the night before, or the day of.
The day off. I
Yes.
had to go back. I was on tube and I thought I'm going to have to go back. And then I was worried I was going to be late. Anyway, Right, so if you've got a question or story that isn't a dilemma or problem, this is the place where we can read it out. So drop into our DMs on social media or send us an email to help@sexofmyboss.com with anything you want to share with us. We also love hearing back from the people we offer advice to. So if that's you, get back in touch with Producer Ben. For more sex of news and nonsense, sign up to Producer Ben's newsletter via Sex of My Boss. We will see you on Tuesday.
Goodbye.